Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how I was thinking maybe you could use these review slides, and it will also maybe apply to these as well on for Monday. So I copied each story like on a different slide set, and so obviously just make the copy. I didn't do this for the poems on Monday, but it would be really simple to do. You would just click this little box and make a text box. So my thinking is take kind of your permanent notes, maybe on this first slide. So you can move those over, adjust them however you need to. Take the notes on this slide. That way, when you go to this one, you can always go back to one to refer to your notes. But this slide is here as well, just in case you want to be able to kind of just look side to side. So my thinking is, take notes on this first slide using these annotation tools if you want them. This is how you make a text box, and you can fill it in by clicking on this little fill in bucket and making it white. That way you can't see what's behind it. If you do want to, then just click on transparent. But anyway, so that's just something to do. And then my other thought was just start a Zoom. And so I want to show you really fast the annotation tools on Zoom. All right. Should have had that up, but just kind of doing what we can today. Okay, so you can only use the annotation tools on Zoom whenever you're sharing screen. So just share screen, and then you'll notice this little bar comes up down here at the bottom. And so this annotate is the one that you're going to want. So if I try to go back to this copy, it's not going to let me right now because it's on annotation. So just if you need to change slides around, you're going to need to click X. But that's something to remember because it will stay, but sometimes it might be a little different. All right, so now that you've changed the screen, click on the annotate again. You can clear what you've already had, or you could keep it. And then these are some tools I like. One of the tools is the text box. So let's say I was reading through stanza 1 with the kids and we wanted to make a note. I would click on that T and then this little box appears. You can adjust it. And I might type in that a kid was surprised to see the teacher on a Saturday. All right. So we can kind of make this a bit smaller, and then if you click on that and go to format, you can shrink the text size. So format will change the color of the text. It can also change it from bold to not bold, and it can also change the slide or the font size. So that's kind of how you can add that font there. And if you click it again while the T is done, then it's gonna keep making text boxes. So just get that one out of the way. All right, when you want to underline and do a straight line, I like to click this one. And again, I would put this on presentation mode before you do this. Actually, don't do it on the small one. But if you push shift and then start doing this little line I showed you, then that will make it a straight line. You can also change the width of that line by going to format, that you can change the color too. These little squiggly ones, the squiggly small one might be good for making a little circle. Although, and then let me show you how, use the erase. All right, this is a circle too, which is great. So if you kind of want to circle something in the text, go up to the draw, click on the circle. You can also click on this rectangle to box it. If, let's say you want to highlight something, there's a few ways you can do that. One of them is using this and just kind of going, well, okay, just kidding, don't use that. But what you can do is use this thicker line. That's what I like to do a lot. And then you can kind of see through it here. Let's see. Oh, so when you're going through the questions, another thing I like to use are these stamps. So what I might do is let's click blue. If we're going through and we're like, oh, I don't know, maybe we like that one, I might click the little stamp question mark and put the stamp by the answer. If we definitely know we don't like it, I might even change it to a red X so I can click over it. let's say I really like embarrassed as an answer. I might even click to green and check that. And maybe I like angry too. Just so you know, I haven't looked at these questions yet. So anyway, excuse me, that can help you kind of go for it. And then when you want to circle the answer, you could circle the one you do like. And again, you can always make that line thicker. If you're ready to clear all, then you can click all. Our kids can't do their own annotations on Zoom, so this doesn't really apply. If you just want to erase like one little thing, like, oops, I didn't mean to do that circle, just use the eraser tool. And then if you clear all, it will clear the whole board. Again, I recommend using this on present because it's a little bit bigger. Again, just kind of hover over that share down here at the bottom or wherever that is and click annotate. And then you can bring your tools up. You can always move them. Just remember before you go to the next page, like right now, if I try to go to the next page, I'm still on annotate. So you click off of that and then you can go to the next page. So just wanted to show you guys kind of the ideas I had. I do think one of the key ideas will be, remember that if you do want to take permanent notes, keep them on the first slide. And for that one, I would use these text boxes because then they'll stay. So see how that will just stay permanent here? All right, for slide 1. So just my advice,